Hello, everyone. My name is Prescilla, an FS1 teacher at Chubby Chicks Nursery. Today, I want to share with you tips for reading to young children and keeping them engaged. Reading and storytelling with your child promotes brain development and imagination. They also teach your children language and emotion, and overall strengthens your relationship with your child. Now, tip number one, share your enthusiasms. Parents, don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself during storytelling. Clown around a bit, or you can even pull a face. Show them your voice and body language. This indicates that you are excited to be spending time with them during an activity. Tip number two, make a game out of storytelling. A game just means that you are trying to see how best you can do something. Friendly competition with no real losers will quickly engage your child with an activity. A simple phrase like, let's see how fast we can do this will go a long way in getting children to be involved in the storytelling. Tip number three, give children active roles. No one likes a lecture, and children least of all. The best way to learn is by doing, and children in particular respond really well getting a chance to do something. So please include them. It goes a long way to help children. And if you are telling a story, you can get your child to act out some part of the story or repeat some predicting lines like in the story of Humpty Dumpty, you can go like Humpty Dumpty, then you wait on your child to fill in the blank spaces by saying sat on the wall. In a story like The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which I'll be doing with you shortly, for example, you can say on Thursday, the caterpillar ate. You wait on your child to respond 4 oranges. So these tips go a long way in getting your children involved in the activity. Now, tip number 4, provide real experiences whenever you can. Parents, our interaction with children is to pull them away from the virtual world of computers into a real life sensory experiences. Children really love what they can taste, touch, smell, and what have you. In this case, all the 5 senses we have. Example, if you do a story about the life cycle of a plant, it has no comparison with getting your child soil, seeds for them to plant. And it will really surprise you. Children really get so fascinated when they see their plants growing. And cooking and eating at the end of a story also goes a long way. So please provide real life experiences whenever you can. In terms of a story like The Very Hungry Caterpillar, at the end of the story session, what you can do is provide real fruits, as in the story, like we have oranges, strawberries, plums, what have you in the story. Give them to the child or your children. Give them knife to cut out the fruits. In that way, they are smelling the fruit, they are touching the fruit, they are using their senses to explore. And then at the end of it, they can make smoothie out of it, or they can make fruit salad. So this is providing real life experiences to your child. The last tip I would like to touch on is use color. As we all know, colorful visuals are very essential for engaging children. You can make story sacks, you can make finger puppets, etc. And if I talk of story sacks, they are usually bags or sacks which contain a range of items to support a particular book. In terms of finger puppets, they are like kind of toys or finger toys that is controlled by a finger or two or all the fingers. So all these activities will help your child to be engaged in a storytelling session. Now I have prepared an activity here, which is called, based on the story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, one of the famous books written by Eric Carle. And I'm going to illustrate this story to you using my story sacks. These are very easy to make. You can use felt, and also in terms of the finger puppets, you can just buy them from the shops. They are very cheap. Or you can print out some stories on the internet, cut them out, laminate them. Of course, they should be very colorful, and then do with your children. They'll be very excited to participate in the story. So now I'll take you through the story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop. Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. It started to look for food. On Monday morning, he ate through one apple. But he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. You can have your child to count. 1, 2. But he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. So you can again have your child to count or to put the fruits on the caterpillar. 1, 2, and 3. But he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Sunday, he ate 1 piece of chocolate cake. Yum. 1 piece of ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 slice of cupcake, and 1 piece of watermelon. The next day, which was Sunday again, the caterpillar ate 1 nice green leaf. After that, he felt much better. Now, he wasn't a small caterpillar, he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house around himself called a cocoon. So this is the small house the caterpillar built around himself called a cocoon. And then he stayed inside the cocoon for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And what do you think happened to the caterpillar? Okay, it became a beautiful butterfly. So this is the life cycle of a butterfly. Thank you.